EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions, and it comes your way next.
Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Williams in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first
throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
First down throw there is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Brock Wright. Touchdown, Lions. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 3rd and long. Goff to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. One more time going up top with Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Allen will throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked, picking up the 1st down. Here's Cook. And that big offense. Clearing space. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
You could see that all-out blitz unfold even before the ball was snapped. They had everybody walk up on the line of scrimmage, and they're simply saying, we don't care if we cover everybody. You're not going to have enough time.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. That is fielded at the 13. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Allen to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
It's pretty remarkable, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Again, working deep downfield. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And now it's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he is taken down. A big gain on... They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And the Bills are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They return to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen to throw. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He'll run again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Working the sideline. That's St. Brown. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's their punter now as he is on to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bills offense and the veteran Amari Cooper set to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's got
a big hole. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Reynolds now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. Now a loose football. The Bills have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
One more time with Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and goal. A design run here for Allen. He is in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Patrick motioning here. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack. Here's Montgomery. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw is Goff. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. And this one is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will score again. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. On the ground, Montgomery. And he works his way through an opening.